Okay, so here's a short video to walk you through how to do some of the calculations from section 2.2 in your book using Excel. There are two ways to do each one of these calculations, and you need to be able to do both of them. So the first way we can do any calculation is by typing the actual calculation in. So for this first problem, the effective interest rate, the formula, which you can see in your book on page 140, is 1 plus the nominal rate divided by the number of compoundings per year raised to the number of compoundings per year, and then we're going to subtract 1. And that's the effective interest rate. And you should watch the other videos that I'm posting to see exactly what that means. So we're going to format that as a percentage, and we're going to increase the number of decimal places there. Okay, so that's doing that one, typing in the calculation herself. Now we're going to use the Excel function, and it's called effect. So for this one, we're going to type the nominal rate is 9%, or you can type in 0.09, and then the number of periods per year, and if it's weekly, we've got 52, so we say OK, and then you can change the formatting. Okay, for the second problem. We need to use the future value formula, which is on page 135 in your book. So if we've got $500, we want 4.3% interest compounded quarterly. So 4.3% is our APR, but we want to convert it to a periodic rate, so we have to divide by 4, raise that to the power of how many compoundings we have total. So we have 4 compoundings per year for 10 years, so that's going to be 40, and then we can format that as a dollar amount easily. So that's typing that one in by hand. Now to use the Excel function, we're going to look for the the FV. So that's the future value formula. Our rate is 4.3%, or you can type in 0.043, but then you have to divide it by the number of periods. And you can see that here, down here at the bottom. For example, use 6% divided by 4 for quarterly payments at 6% APR. The number of periods we have is 4 per year times 10 years, so that's 40. We're going to leave payment blank because that's for a different kind of formula. But our present value is the amount that we deposit, and that's 500. So I get 766.87. That comes out as a negative, but that's okay. That just means if we're putting in 500, that means we're going to take out 766.87 in 10 years. So don't worry, because that's negative. Okay, so finally, this last one, to type this in by hand, that's the present value formula on page 137 in your book. And that's going to be, for this one, 20,000 times, and you do need the asterisk there before the parentheses in Excel, 1 plus 3.29% compounded 12 times a year, raised to the negative total number of periods. So that's going to be 12 per year times 10 years, so that's 120. And then we format that as a dollar sign for dollar amount, and we get that amount. Now if we do this using the Excel functions, we're looking for PV, and here again we input the rate, which is 3.29% monthly, and then the number of periods is 120. Skipping payment again, because again that's a different kind of formula. That's an annuity formula. and then we type in the FV, which is 20,000. Click OK, and then we've got it. Okay, so that's how to do those calculations. What you're going to do for your assignment is you're going to use this spreadsheet that I have set up for you, and you're going to type these things in yourself where they update automatically. So you're going to use the automatic references like we talked about in the first Excel assignment, and you're going to type in the formulas here but referring to these cells. So for example, we should be able to change this one from 8% to 12% and have this effective interest rate down here update automatically. Okay, and then for each one of these, you're going to put in the blue cell your own calculation that you enter, and then in the gray one, you're going to type in the Excel function to check your answer. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions. You can work with one other person again, but you may not help any other group, so let me know if you have questions. All right, good luck.